Alright guys, welcome back. We're doing another video today. Today we're looking at first of all, we're looking at my new AR15 pistol, which is a blast. But the main focus of this video is going to be on this item right here. This is the Shockwave Technologies Blade Pistol Brace. Now, I'm pretty new to the marketplace. Actually manufactured, or designed, I don't know about manufactured, but definitely designed locally here in Utah. And I was able to go meet the owner, chat with him, and he actually gave one of these for review. So thanks again for that. And what it is, it's an alternative to the SIG brace for the AR-15 pistols. That was the rave for the longest time because of, the ATF said, hey, it's okay to shoulder them. Then they decided, hey, it's not okay to shoulder them. So a lot of people, it was a big, bulky, not that comfortable brace. This is a lot lighter. It weighs about half. I'll actually put the specs in there below. It weighs about half. It looks a lot better. I think aesthetically it looks more like a stock. Even though we're still not putting it up to our shoulder, you're just kind of putting it up on your cheek. It gives you a very nice cheek weld, and it's a lot better than just using the buffer tube. So we're going to take some shots with this so you guys can kind of see how that works. But I think it's a great alternative to the SIG brace, and it costs less. So I got a target up there, about 50 yards. We gotta turn this baby up because I cannot see a thing. I had the brightness turned down on my primary arms MD80, so there we go. We are live. Alright, so you can see we're unsafe. You put your cheek up there, kind of like this. Gets you a nice weld. You're not in your shoulder, so you're not, going to have the ATF stomping down your door. But it gives you a third point of contact, so it's going to make it quite a bit easier to control. I'm surprised. My full-size AR, which is a 16.5-inch carbine, has very little recoil. Not that this has a lot, but it definitely jumps a lot more. It's got the Noveske pig brake on there as well, so that kind of puts a lot of that concussion out front. 10.5-inch barrel. Take some more shots. What's great is you can actually adjust this how you want as well. The way it installs, let's see if you can see that. There's a little hole right here with a set screw, and you basically get it to the point where you want it on the buffer tube, and you just tighten it down. So that works for me right there. You could have it longer, farther back, closer up, however you want to run it. I just like it a lot. It works very well. It's lightweight, doesn't add a lot of weight to the gun. It's comfortable to put up to your cheek for a nice cheek weld, and it just gives you better control than just using the buffer tube. Now, the way it's designed to work is if you're going to hold the pistol like this, the blade rests against your forearm, giving you some more stability. So let's take some shots like this. And we're out. So that's kind of how it's designed to be used, is to put that against your forearm. I mean, you could even, I don't know, you'd have to mess around with it a little more. The way I've got it set up is definitely to use as a cheek weld. So, and it does come with a letter from the ATF saying it is okay to use this as a cheek weld on an AR-15 pistol, so you don't have any worries about that. It comes in black, flat dark earth, possibly OD green. I'll have to double check. They were out of the flat dark earth when I checked, so I just went with the black just for testing purposes. But again, really great, really innovative product. Great alternative to the SIG brace, guys. It costs, I think, They're around $50. I'll put the actual price in the link below. They cost about 50 bucks, and so they're about half the cost of the SIG brace. And you don't need any special buffer tube. I just have a standard AR15 pistol buffer tube. I should have painted that target. It's like blending in up there with the foliage and no magnification with the primary arms. It's, you know. But guys, it's a great product. I highly recommend picking one up if you have an AR-15 pistol. It looks great. It looks more like a stock, I think. It serves the same purpose as the SIG brace as far as using it as a cheek, getting a better cheek well on the weapon. But it looks a lot better. It weighs half, and it's quite a bit less expensive. So definitely a great product from Shockwave Technologies, made right here in the USA. Any questions or comments on this, leave them down below, and we'll see you on the next video. So as you can see, you get a nice cheek rest there. Hopefully the camera was up high enough for that. Well, that was a complete failure of video. Got some final thoughts here on the Shockwave blade pistol stabilizer. Here's some spec sheet here on it. The MSRP is $54.95 on it. And it's made of glass reinforced polymer. Fits buffer tubes up to 1.25, which is pretty standard for buffer tubes. You just basically slip it on, like I mentioned earlier, and you'll be able to see it now. See that, this brass, there's actually like an Allen screw, and you just kind of screw that on, and what it does is it creates a dimple on your buffer tube. Now it doesn't move around at all, it's very solid. You can kind of put it where you want it, which is really nice. So again, it weighs only 5 ounces, it's ATF approved for your pistol. Here's your letter you get with it. US Department of Justice, Bureau of ATF, and basically, it tells you have approval to use this, as you can even cheek weld it, like I mentioned or demonstrated in the video. So I had a chance to talk with Marty. He's the owner, and he's the guy that provided this brace for this review. Really good dude, and I think he's got a great product, guys. I think it's a much improvement over the SIG brace. It's much smaller, lighter weight. All the things I've mentioned, aesthetics. If it's comfortable to shoot with, it gives you a better stable platform. It's also got sling mounting points. That's one thing I didn't mention, is you can sling it, web a sling through there. My rifle has the single point sling setup, but you could obviously, if you wanted to run 2-point, or my pistol, excuse me, not rifle, you could run a sling through there. So you've got a lot of more, a better, more well thought out product, and you don't need any extra things like a new buffer tube or anything. And for about half the cost of a SIG brace, half the weight. So it's just a better option in my opinion. So that's my thoughts, guys, on the Shockwave Technologies pistol brace. I apologize, the first part of the shooting footage was my shoulder turned to you. I just, for some reason, did not think I should have the camera on the other side. So I do apologize, but it does make shooting the AR pistol a lot nicer, to have a nice third point of contact there. And yeah, I really enjoy it. So check them out. I'll leave a link in the description below where to buy them. And if you have any questions or comments on these, leave them down below. We'll see you on the next video.